friend of mine asked me what the Venice Biennale was this week. I said it's a big art festival. While most of the world was doing exactly that, not thinking about the Venice Biennale, the art world was in full crisis mode. A jury had resigned, governments were involved, the EU pulled funding. Italy's culture minister was making phone calls. A storm, as they say, in a teacup, except is it? 3 national participants became flashpoints this year. Russia is returning for the first time since 2022 when its own artists withdrew following the invasion of Ukraine. This time there is a Russian exhibition. Following pressure from European governments, it will be closed to the general public for the main run, open only during the 4-day preview. The EU has withdrawn €2 million in future Biennale funding in protest of their inclusion. The evening before the vernissage, I met Nadia Talakanikova, founding member of Pussy Riot in Venice. She told me what was coming. The next morning, outside the Russian pavilion, 11 a.m, pink balaclavas, pink smoke flares, the colours of the Ukrainian flag, a crowd, punk music and a chant that needed no translation. Art for show, graves below. Whether you think the Biennale is a storm in a teacup, that moment wasn't. Israel is participating amid the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The ICC, the International Criminal Court, the world's highest legal authority on war crimes, issued an arrest warrant for Prime Minister Netanyahu in 2024 for alleged war crimes. The Israeli artist showing here, sculptor Bilu Simeon Fanaru, has spent decades building dialogue between Israeli and Arab communities through his work. 178 Biennale participants signed a letter calling for Israel's exclusion. Italy's culture minister called Fanaru personally to express support. The United States is also present. No ICC warrant applies to American leadership, but the question of American foreign policy's relationship to the conditions that produce this crisis is one being asked openly here by artists and observers who note that the conversation stops short when it reaches Washington. But before any of this, there is another story. The curator of this year's Biennale was Koyu Koya, a Cameroonian-born curator widely regarded as one of the most important voices in contemporary art. She conceived the exhibition titled In Minor Keys and spent years building it into existence. She died in May 2025 before she could see it realised. The jury that resigned were the jury she personally selected. Their position was that they would not award prizes to countries whose leadership holds active ICC arrest warrants for crimes against humanity. The Biennale refused to exclude those countries, and the jury resigned. The Golden Lion is one of the most prestigious prizes in contemporary art, will now be decided by public vote. Buy a ticket, visit both venues, cast your ballot. This brings us back to the question my friend was really asking. Why does anyone need to win a prize? It's a fair question, but a Golden Lion changes things. It shifts market attention, it triggers institutional interest, it can move a career from overlooked to essential almost overnight. For governments, it's a cultural medal, soft power made tangible, which is precisely why when governments become implicated in serious allegations, their artists get caught in the crossfire. Not because of anything they made, not because of anything they did, but because of the flag above the door. Around 100 countries are showing serious work by serious artists this year. Most of them have nothing to do with any of this. Their work will now not be formally judged. This is the part of the story that the art world headline tend to miss. It's a big art festival. I could have also said it's a place where the world's contradictions come to be displayed in public, where culture and politics have been inseparable for 130 years, no matter how many times the institution insists otherwise. Where this year the curator died before the doors opened, the jury walked out, the prizes were all decided by popular vote, and somewhere in the Arsenale, the Romanian-born Israeli sculptor stands beside his installation, black water dripping slowly into a pool, waiting to see what happens next. I'm Will Jarvis, and this is Dispatches from the Floating City.